Nope. All right. I'll move on to Pilleater.
Hello? Hi.
Hello, Pilleater.
Hi,
Hi.
Millennial Woes. Hi, I'm a huge fan. Nice to be on. I think this is the first time I've ever talking to you and on your channel. Hi, how are you?
Well, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Very nice. That's cool. Hi.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
No,
Sorry.
no, I'm actually quite a fan of myself, and I'm all new to this, and I've been a huge into the alt-right for a long time, and it's just exciting to talk to you.
Well,
So,
hello. Hello.
yeah, it's a nice New Year's Eve right now. It's very dark. I'm kind of sick at the moment, and everything's good. But my name's Pilleater. I'm the co-host on the Stark Truth with Robert Stark. Robert Stark,
Ah,
have you listened to Robert Stark?
I was listening to Robert Stark a long, long time ago, but
Do you
like,
remember on Voice of Reason Radio Network?
yes.
Remember those days? I was a teenager listening to that, and by the time I was age 17, I found out about countercurrents. And just a few years ago, in my sophomore year of college, had a chance to meet Greg Johnson in person a couple of times too. And I'm in the Philadelphia area and around New York too. So it's just I'm also the countercurrents kind of groupie, and I'm always at those meetups. And so um, what I've been recently doing is I'm the co-host with Robert Stark and Stark Truth, and we've been getting these podcasts down, and we usually upload it on www.starktruthradio.com. I also upload those interviews on my YouTube channel, which is Pilleater, and I've been trying to do my own YouTube career myself just recently, just to get out there and maybe get some of my writing out there. And the thing I've been recently, we actually just talked to Greg yesterday, and hopefully on the Countercurrents website or my YouTube, Greg will have, Robert Stark and Pilleater. We will have an interview about the alt left. And this is something I have been talking with Robert Stark, me, Bay Area guy, Prince of Queens, and Rabbit. And it's something of a left wing faction of the alt right. Have you heard of that before?
The alt left.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
silly.
I did a thing with Rabbit. I did a hangout with him
I
and
remember that. Yeah,
Greg Johnson and Jack Cade.
yeah. I've recently uploaded our latest discussion with Prince of Queens on my channel, and it's on Stark's website. However, I think it's funny is because it's definitely, this whole left wing faction of the right wing. However, at the same time, it's kind of controversy because how much of left could you call degenerate? And so what have I been doing recently on my own YouTube channel that you might want to check out is I do something called Asian Aryanism, which I basically argue that this might sound funny. I said there could be a possible white male Asian female or Asian male white female ethno state simply because of the humongous numbers of whites in their early 20s having Asian girlfriends, yet they're red pilled and they're reading countercurrents in like Radix Journal. And at the same time, I know we always talk about, keeping it white and stuff. The thing though is it's just this group of people that needs to be issued on it. I mean, I've related to other people, and I'm kind of in that urban night city scene, Swepple stuff white people like scene, and it's just something I've been doing interviews such with China Goth and Kira, who I was talking to, who basically are these. You might think this is crazy, but these are basically like Asian girls who basically love the ideal of just being white, unapologetically white, and they look up to that. Now, I don't care if you race mix or not or whatever, but the ideal is that nobody likes a cuck that's says I'm not non-white, but they like it as if you are this white person, and that's one thing that the alt-right should learn is that having a white racial identity is a good thing. Especially that's what I'm talking about in Asian Aryanism. I'm not advocating racial mixing of this HAPA white Asian future because I think it has happened. But the thing is, it has happened, and I think maybe it's a culture on its own. Just to wrap up real quickly, recently on the Stark Truth, we had Jamie Stewart of the band Juju, and he's a hero of mine I look up to. And we have also had John R. Dilworth of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And in a couple of weeks, we'll also have NS of KMFDM on the Stark Truth. So our guests are getting actually quite big, and definitely it all relates to this whole alt-left and even alt-right background. And so, yeah, my newest YouTube video is a review of Sam Hyde's How to Bomb the U.S. Government. It's a book he released accumulating of his show A World Peace on Adult Swim. It's really funny. It's a super alt-right manifesto, and there's some alt-left themes in them. Though on my on my video, I'm talking about the Asian Aryan aspect simply because it's my I have to I always think about it. But it's a great book. Sam Hyde is so funny, and I'm going to keep making these videos and see where it goes from there.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Just for the
Yeah,
record, in case anyone's wondering, I know that the live chat's going a bit wild. I do not advocate race mixing. All right.
Yeah, the band Juju. I'll just bet.
Well, you mentioned KMFDM. I recognize them because they had a song called Juke Joint Jezebel, which was featured in a film. And I can't remember what the film
Bad Boys, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so I know of them from that, just from that, because I remember hearing it in that film, and I looked it up, and it's quite a good song. Okay, all right. Thank you, Pilleater.
Thank you very much.
All right, now who's next? Lizard Lick.
By the way, Rob Stark, nice guy and all, but just don't ever go to his wedding.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.